Alright, the new number 1. This is going to be done a specific way in order to help you get more control over that picking, because you gotta really lighten up on how hard you're hitting the strings and just really get more control over everything. So when you're doing this, you need to hear 3 distinct sounds per strum. So you gotta strum slow enough so you get like a 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Doesn't matter what speed you're doing. If you cannot hear da 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 all 3 strings individually, then you're strumming too fast. Now, like I mentioned last night, sometimes I have students who already do this and I have to tell them to go faster. But for you, because the picking is going too hard and it's not in control enough, that's why we're doing it this way. So we're exaggerating how slow you're going to go. Eventually, yes, it needs to be something like this, but what we don't want is something like stuff like that. We got to get away from that. So here we go. 60 beats per minute. 1 2 3 4. Don't worry about counting this, even though it says it on the page. Just concentrate on hearing all 3 strings. Here it is at 80. 1 2 3 4. Hundred. 1 2 3 4. Wrong chord. 1 2 3 4. So I'm going to go ahead and stop there, because going faster than that's going to be really, really difficult to hear all 3 strings. So go up in increments of 5, work on it for like 10 minutes a day, just see how fast you can get while making sure you can hear all 3 strings being hit. If you don't hear all 3 strings, then strumming too fast for that particular exercise. With that in mind, you do not need to do that for this one. Remember, number 1 was done a very specific way to address a very specific problem. So hopefully that carries over into this, so you can work on nice smooth chords, smooth strumming. Here it is at 60 beats per minute. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 and 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 3 4 and and 120. 1 2 3 4 1 2 and 3 4 and 1 2 and 3 4 and 1 2 and 3 4 and 1 2 and... I'm playing this really wrong. Sorry. Take 2. 1 2 3 4 1 2 and 3 4 and 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 done. So with this rhythm, while we're doing these chord changes on as much as, goodness, I cannot talk. We're doing as many chord changes as we are. So this way you are changing after the upstroke. And I want you to think about being more patient with that upstroke, because what was happening this past week is your upstrokes were happening too quickly prior to a chord change. So got to go smooth with that upstroke. Patience is the name of the game. So if any questions come up, please let me know, and I'll see you next week.